Y'all, just stop for a second. I need you to hear this. Right now, wherever you are, whatever excuses you're hiding behind, is stealing your dreams. Every snooze you hit, every lazy morning, every second waste, that's your life slipping away. But here's the truth. 5 simple morning habits done every single day can flip your life upside down. Habits so powerful that if you start them tomorrow, in 30 days, you won't even recognize yourself. Your energy, your focus, your confidence, everything will explode. Are you ready to stop being ordinary and start living the life you were meant for? Then stay with me, because this will shake your world. Listen closely. Every legend, every leader, every person who's living a life most people only dream about, they all have one thing in common. They own their mornings, not by luck, not by chance. They wake up early. They take control. They dominate their day before the world even opens its eyes. Your mornings are the battlefield where your future is won or lost. 1 hour done right can decide whether your life stays average or becomes extraordinary. Today, I'm giving you 5 morning habits that are weapons for your life. Habits that will transform your energy, mindset, focus, and results. If you take these seriously, your life will never be the same. This is not for the lazy. This is not for the weak-minded. This is for those who are ready to own their destiny, who are ready to level up. Listen to me. I need you to hear this with everything inside you. Most people wake up and they are already losing. They hit snooze, scroll their phone, and let the world dictate their day. But I'm telling you something today that can change everything. Waking up early is not just about getting out of bed. It's about taking control of your life. It's about setting the tone for your entire day. The moment you open your eyes, you are choosing who you want to be, what you want to accomplish, and how your day is going to go. If you wake up late, if you wake up distracted, your day is already lost. But when you wake up early, you are claiming victory before anyone else even starts. Think about this. The early hours are quiet. The world is still asleep. Social media isn't calling you. The emails aren't demanding you. The chaos hasn't started yet. And in that quiet, in that stillness, you have power. Pure power. The power to plan, the power to focus, the power to grow. The moment most people waste, you can use it to build your dreams. This is the hour where champions are made, where leaders are formed, where ordinary people become extraordinary. And the truth is, if you are serious about changing your life, if you are serious about winning, you have to rise before the world. I know it's hard. I know the bed is comfortable. I know the pillow is soft and warm. I know the voice inside your head says just 5 more minutes. But let me tell you something. The comfort you feel right now is the enemy of greatness. Every time you choose comfort over discipline, every time you let the snooze button win, you are choosing to stay average. You are choosing to be like everyone else. But when you fight that comfort, when you rise early, when you push yourself out of that bed with fire in your soul, you are telling the universe that you are ready to win. You are telling yourself that your dreams matter more than temporary comfort. You are telling the world that you are not ordinary. You are choosing greatness. Let me break it down for you. When you wake up early, you gain more than just time. You gain clarity. You gain focus. You gain energy. You have time to think about your goals, time to plan your day, time to prepare your mind for the challenges ahead. The quiet morning is your secret weapon. You can use it to read, to meditate, to exercise, to write, to visualize your future. Every person who has achieved greatness in life has used this time to get ahead. They didn't wait for motivation. They didn't wait for the world to be ready. They created their success in the silence of the morning while everyone else was still asleep. And here's the truth that most people don't realize. Waking up early is not just a habit. It's a lifestyle. It's a mindset. When you push yourself to get up while the world sleeps, you are training your mind to be disciplined. You are proving to yourself that you are stronger than your excuses. You are showing yourself that you are in control. That mindset doesn't leave when the morning ends. It follows you throughout the day. You will notice it in the way you handle challenges, the way you chase opportunities, the way you interact with people. Waking up early builds a warrior's mind. It builds a mindset that says, I will not settle. I will not wait. I will act. Most people wait for the perfect moment. They wait for motivation. They wait for inspiration. But winners don't wait. They rise early. They take action. They dominate. They understand that the early hours are more valuable than gold. 1 hour in the morning done right can be more powerful than 10 hours of wasted time later in the day. That is how the gap between ordinary people and extraordinary people is created. It's in those quiet hours before the world notices, before the world cares, before the chaos begins. It's where champions are born. And let me remind you, this is not just about productivity, it's about mindset. Every time you rise early, you are saying yes to your dreams. You are saying yes to your goals. You are saying yes to your future. You are telling yourself, I am committed. I am serious. I am ready to fight for my life. The discipline you build in the morning carries over into every area of your life. You will start seeing opportunities that others miss. You will start feeling energy that others don't have. You will start moving faster, thinking clearer, and achieving more than you ever thought possible. The people who wake up early are not lucky. They are not special. They are not different from you. The difference is one simple choice. They decided to own their mornings. They decided to beat the world to the day. And that is what separates the winners from the rest. You have the same hours, the same minutes, the same seconds. What will you do with them? Will you stay in bed, letting life pass you by, letting your dreams fade? Or will you rise, take control, and dominate your morning like a champion? Every morning you rise early is a victory. Every morning you fight the excuses is a step closer to greatness. Every morning you own your time is a brick in the foundation of your unstoppable future. So today, I'm challenging you. I'm challenging you to take control of your mornings, to rise early, to take advantage of the quiet hours, to plan, to focus, to act, to think, to move, to prepare, to do what most people won't, to create a habit so powerful, so consistent, so unstoppable that your life will never be the same. The world will still sleep. The noise will still continue. The chaos will still exist, but you will have the power, the discipline, and the momentum that sets you apart from everyone else. Listen to me. I need you to understand this like your life depends on it, because it does. You cannot achieve greatness, you cannot dominate your day, and you cannot reach your full potential if your body is lazy, weak, or tired. Your energy is everything. Your energy is the fuel for your mind, your focus, your actions, and your results. And yet most people wake up in the morning and do nothing. They lie in bed scrolling their phones. They complain about being tired. They let their bodies stay still while their dreams move on without them. That is not how winners live. Winners move. Winners create energy. Winners dominate their bodies to dominate their lives. I'm going to tell you something that most people will never understand. Movement creates power. Movement creates momentum. Movement creates energy that your mind cannot ignore. Your body and your mind are connected. When your body is weak, your mind is weak. When your body is sluggish, your thinking is sluggish. But when you move, when you stretch, when you push your body, your mind awakens. Your energy rises, your confidence rises, your focus sharpens, and suddenly you are unstoppable. That is why movement is not just about exercise. Movement is about creating power in every area of your life. Let me be clear. I know you have excuses. I'm too tired. I don't have time. I'll do it tomorrow. Stop it. Those are the words of ordinary people. Those are the words of people who remain average for the rest of their lives. Winners don't wait for motivation. Winners don't wait for the perfect time. Winners get up, they take action, and energy follows. You don't need to feel ready to start. You start, and readiness comes with action. Movement sparks everything. Movement ignites the fire inside you. Movement builds momentum that carries you through your entire day. Look at this. You don't need a gym. You don't need equipment. You don't need a trainer. All you need is your body and your will. Stretch, walk, run, jump, push yourself, get your blood pumping, feel your heart beating, feel your muscles awakening, feel the energy building inside you. That energy is your secret weapon. That energy is what sets you apart from everyone else. That energy is what makes ordinary people extraordinary. When you start your morning with movement, the entire world changes. Your thinking is clearer, your focus is sharper, your decisions are stronger, and your actions are faster. You are awake, alive, and unstoppable. And here is the truth most people never understand. Movement is not just physical, it's mental. It is emotional. Every time you move, every time you push your body, you are telling yourself, I am stronger than my excuses. I am stronger than my fears. I am unstoppable. That belief does not leave when you stop exercising. It stays with you throughout the day. It shapes your mindset. It strengthens your focus. It fuels your confidence, and it multiplies your results. That is why the most successful people in the world, the legends, the leaders, the champions, they never skip moving their bodies in the morning. They know that the moment they take control of their physical energy, they take control of their life. Think about the people you admire. Do you think they became great by lying in bed, scrolling their phones, indeed waiting for luck? No. They became great because they built their energy. They built their power. They dominated their mornings. They moved their bodies, and that movement created unstoppable momentum in every part of their life. And that is the same power that is available to you. You have the same hours. You have the same opportunities. You have the same potential. But it will never be unlocked until you move, until you create energy, until you rise and take control of your body. Let me remind you one more time. Your body is your vehicle. Your mind is your engine. If the vehicle is weak, if the engine is not running at full power, you will never reach your destination. You will stall, you will struggle, you will fail. But if you wake up, if you move, if you stretch, if you exercise, if you push your body, you will feel unstoppable. You will think faster. You will act stronger. You will achieve bigger things. Movement is the foundation of greatness. Movement is the spark. Movement is the fire. Movement is what separates winners from the rest. So today, I challenge you. I challenge you to get out of bed. I challenge you to move your body. I challenge you to stretch, to run, to push yourself, to feel your heart pumping, to feel your blood flowing, to wake up the energy that has been sleeping inside you. I challenge you to understand that energy is the foundation of everything in your life. Energy fuels focus. Energy fuels action. Energy fuels results. And that energy starts when you move. That energy starts when you take action. That energy starts when you refuse to be lazy, when you refuse to make excuses, when you refuse to settle. This is your moment. This is your time. Your energy is your power. Your power is your life. Your life is waiting for you to rise, to move, to dominate, to create unstoppable momentum that carries you toward everything you dream of. Listen closely. I need you to understand this because this is the moment that will define your life. The world does not care about your dreams. The world does not care about your excuses. The world does not care whether you give up or push through. The only thing that matters is your mind, your thoughts. Every single action you take in your life starts with your mind. Your destiny is not determined by luck. Your destiny is not determined by talent. Your destiny is not determined by opportunity. Your destiny is determined by your thoughts, by the way you feed your mind every single day. And most people never realize it. They let their minds be filled with fear, with negativity, with doubt, with excuses. And then they wonder why they are stuck in the same place year after year. Think about this. Every morning when you wake up, you have a choice. You can let your mind run on autopilot and react to the chaos around you, or you can take control and feed your mind with power, with knowledge, with positivity, with purpose. Most people choose the first option. They wake up and scroll social media. They check emails. They see problems. They complain. And then they sit there thinking their life will magically change. But winners feed their minds with intention. Winners read books that inspire them. Winners listen to podcasts that educate them. Winners meditate, they affirm, they visualize their dreams. Winners understand that their thoughts are the blueprint of their destiny. Your mind is like a garden. If you plant weeds, if you allow fear, doubt, and negativity to grow, that is exactly what will control your life. But if you plant seeds of power, courage, determination, and faith, those seeds will grow into unstoppable results. Every thought you allow into your mind is a step. Every belief is a direction, and every action is the result of your thoughts. If you want to change your life, you must start by controlling what you allow into your mind. You must feed it with growth, with wisdom, with ideas, with solutions, with strategies. Let me tell you something real. Feeding your mind is not a habit. It is a lifestyle. It is a commitment. It is a statement to yourself that you will not allow mediocrity, negativity, or laziness to control your life. Every person you admire, every successful person, every leader, every legend, they feed their minds intentionally. They wake up and they focus on what matters. They guard their thoughts. They protect their mind. They refuse to allow distractions, complaints, or negativity into their mental space. That is why they achieve more than ordinary people. That is why they overcome obstacles that stop everyone else. That is why they live lives that most people only dream about. Listen to me carefully. The thoughts you allow in the first hour of your morning will decide how the rest of your day goes. If you wake up and allow fear, doubt, and excuses to dominate, your day will be full of hesitation, failure, and regret. But if you wake up and feed your mind with power, with knowledge, with positive ideas, with vision, your day will be full of focus, confidence, and unstoppable action. Your thoughts are not just ideas, they are architects of your life. They design your path. They shape your choices. They determine your results. If you want to be successful, you must control them. And here is the truth most people ignore. The world will try to feed your mind for you. Your friends, your family, your environment, social media, the news, the noise around you. They will try to convince you that you are not enough, that your dreams are too big, that your goals are impossible. That is why you have to be intentional. That is why you must protect your mind. That is why you must feed it like a champion feeds their body. Fill it with knowledge. Fill it with inspiration. Fill it with ideas that move you forward. Fill it with solutions, with vision, with courage, and then act on those thoughts. Because thoughts without action are useless. But thoughts with action can create miracles. Let me break it down for you. Most people fail not because they lack opportunity, not because they lack talent, not because they lack resources. They fail because they let their mind be filled with doubt, fear, and excuses. They let their thoughts control them instead of controlling their thoughts. They allow negativity to take root, and that negativity becomes reality. But if you feed your mind like a champion, if you control your thoughts like a leader, if you focus on growth like a warrior, your life will start changing. Your mindset will shift. Your confidence will grow. Your focus will sharpen. Your actions will become unstoppable. So today, I challenge you. I challenge you to feed your mind with intention. I challenge you to protect it from negativity. I challenge you to wake up every morning and choose what goes into your head. Read books that educate you. Listen to content that inspires you. Think thoughts that challenge you. Visualize your goals like they have already happened. Speak words that empower you. And most importantly, take action on what your mind tells you to do. Your thoughts are powerful. Your thoughts are unstoppable. Your thoughts are the seeds of your destiny. Feed your mind like a champion and your life will follow. Listen to me very carefully. I need you to understand something that will change the way you live your life forever. Most people wake up, complain about what they don't have, and spend their whole day wishing for things to be different. And then they wonder why nothing ever changes. Let me tell you the truth. The first step to winning in life is gratitude. Gratitude, not just a word. It's not just saying thank you. Gratitude is a mindset. Gratitude is a way of looking at your life through the lens of abundance, through the lens of possibility. And the people who practice it every single day, who live it in their hearts, they are the ones who take control of their lives, who dominate their world, and who achieve more than most could even imagine. When you wake up in the morning and you focus on what you already have, something incredible happens inside you. Your energy changes, your thoughts change, your perspective changes. You stop focusing on what is missing and you start focusing on what is possible. Gratitude shifts your brain from scarcity to abundance. It opens your mind to opportunities, it sharpens your focus, and it fuels your actions. The people who succeed are not the ones who have the most. They are the ones who appreciate what they already have and use it to create more. That is the power of gratitude. But listen carefully. Gratitude alone is not enough. You also need clarity. Clarity is knowing exactly what you want, exactly where you are going, and exactly how you are going to get there. Without clarity, you are like a ship without a compass, drifting aimlessly in the ocean of life. You can have all the energy, all the resources, all the talent in the world, but without clarity, you will waste time, energy, and potential. Clarity is what allows you to focus, to make decisions, to take action, and to stay on course even when the storms of life try to knock you off balance. When you combine gratitude with clarity, you create unstoppable momentum. You wake up every morning with a purpose. You see the value in what you already have, and you align it with a vision for your future. You stop comparing yourself to others. You stop whining about what's missing, and you start competing with yourself. You start improving yourself every single day. You start seeing opportunities instead of problems. You start taking action instead of making excuses. That is how you move from being ordinary to extraordinary. That is how you take control of your life. Let me break this down for you even further. Most people spend their lives focusing on scarcity. They complain about money, complain about opportunities, complain about their past, complain about their environment, complain about everything and everyone. And the worst part is they think complaining is action. It's not. Complaining only keeps you stuck. Scarcity-focused thinking will make you small. It will make you weak. It will make you settle for less than you deserve. But when you focus on gratitude, when you appreciate the blessings you already have, and when you combine that with clarity about your goals, you start thinking bigger. You start acting bigger. You start becoming bigger. Gratitude and clarity together are like rocket fuel for your success. And here's the truth most people never realize. Gratitude and clarity are habits, not feelings. You don't wait to feel grateful. You decide to be grateful. You don't wait to feel clear. You decide to get clear. Every morning, every day, you have the choice. You can wake up and focus on what's missing, or you can wake up and focus on what you already have and how to use it to get what you want. You can complain or you can create. You can stay small or you can grow. The choice is yours. But the people who win in life, the people who dominate, the people who create legacies, they choose gratitude and clarity every single day. They wake up with purpose. They focus on abundance. They see opportunities where others see obstacles. They act with intentionality and precision. They know exactly what they want and they go after it relentlessly. Think about the power of your mind. What you focus on expands. If you focus on lack, scarcity, and limitation, you will attract more of that. But if you focus on gratitude, on clarity, and on abundance, you will attract more of that. Your energy shifts, your actions shift, your results shift. Gratitude and clarity create a mental environment that makes success inevitable. They allow you to stay focused, stay positive, and stay unstoppable no matter what life throws at you. So today, I challenge you. I challenge you to start your mornings with gratitude. I challenge you to list what you have, what you are proud of, and what is already working in your life. I challenge you to combine that gratitude with clarity. Get crystal clear about your goals, your vision, and the next steps you must take. I challenge you to focus on abundance, not scarcity. I challenge you to protect your mind from negativity, distraction, and fear. I challenge you to live intentionally, act with purpose, and create unstoppable momentum in your life. Gratitude and clarity are not optional. They are not a luxury. They are the foundation of a life that is extraordinary, powerful, and unstoppable. Listen up. I need you to hear me, and I need you to feel this deep down in your soul, because this is the truth that most people will never tell you. You can have all the knowledge, all the motivation, all the strategies in the world, but if you don't take action, it's all useless. Nothing happens by just thinking about it. Nothing happens by just planning. Nothing happens by just wishing. Action is what separates dreamers from doers. Action is what separates people who live in excuses from people who live in results. Action is the currency of success. And let me tell you something real. Most people fail because they never take enough of it. And even when they do, they are inconsistent. I'm going to break it down for you. Most people wait for perfect conditions. They wait for the perfect timing, the perfect moment, the perfect inspiration, the perfect opportunity. And do you know what happens while they wait? Life keeps moving. Opportunities pass them by. Dreams fade, momentum dies. Winners, legends, people who change the world, they do not wait for perfect conditions. They create conditions. They take action every single day, no matter how they feel, no matter what obstacles appear, no matter how tired they are, no matter how uncertain the situation looks. Consistent action beats talent, skill, and luck every single time. Let me tell you something most people ignore. It's not the huge, perfect action that wins. It's the small, daily, persistent actions that compound into massive results. The person who shows up every day, who keeps doing the work, who pushes even when they feel like quitting, that is the person who wins. One action today might feel small. One extra step today might feel insignificant. But when you do it day after day after day, it multiplies, it grows, it builds momentum. And momentum, my friend, is unstoppable. Momentum will carry you past the obstacles, past the doubts, past the people who gave up long before you. Now listen to me very carefully. Taking action is not just moving. Action without direction is chaos. Action without purpose is meaningless. You can be busy all day and accomplish nothing if your actions are scattered, if your steps are unfocused, if you are reacting instead of creating. But when you take purposeful, consistent action every single day, you start creating results. You start seeing your efforts multiply. You start gaining confidence. You start building skills. You start becoming unstoppable. That is the power of consistent action. That is how ordinary people become extraordinary. That is how dreams become reality. Let's get even deeper. Every successful person you see, every top performer, every entrepreneur, every athlete, every legend, they all do the same thing. They take consistent action. They show up when nobody is watching. They grind when nobody is cheering. They push when nobody else believes, and they do it day in and day out. They understand that success is not a one-time event. It is a process. It is a habit. And habits are built through relentless, daily, consistent action. That is why consistency builds results. That is why winners are not the smartest or the most talented. They are the ones who refuse to quit. They keep showing up, keep moving forward, keep acting, and eventually the results are unstoppable. And let me warn you, consistency is not easy. Consistency is uncomfortable. Consistency requires discipline. Consistency requires focus. Consistency requires sacrifice. Most people quit because it is hard. Most people give up because it hurts. Most people stop because results don't come immediately. But if you can push through the discomfort, if you can show up when it's hard, if you can keep moving when everyone else stops, you will achieve things that most people only dream of. You will create a life that others admire. You will become the person others say, how did they do it? And the answer is simple. They never stop taking action. Let me make this crystal clear. Action without consistency is wasted energy. Consistency without action is wasted potential. You must combine the two. You must act every day with intention. You must take the steps that matter, the steps that build your future, the steps that compound into greatness. And you must keep doing it. Keep showing up, keep grinding, keep moving forward, no matter how slow it seems, because slow motion is better than no motion. Momentum builds from movement. Progress builds from action. Results build from consistency. So today, I challenge you. I challenge you to stop overthinking. I challenge you to stop planning forever and finally start doing. I challenge you to take action today, right now, at this moment. Take one step, then another, then another. Do it consistently. Show up every day. Push even when you don't feel like it. Commit to your goals with relentless determination, because action is power. Consistency is unstoppable. And when you combine the two, there is nothing, absolutely nothing that can stop you from achieving everything you've ever dreamed of. Listen to me. Right now, at this very moment, you have a choice. You can stay the same, stuck in old habits, old excuses, old fears, letting life pass you by, or you can decide to take control, to ignite a fire inside of you that no obstacle, no person, no situation can ever extinguish. Everything we've talked about today, the power of your mornings, the way you feed your body and mind, the control of your thoughts, the clarity and gratitude that guide your vision, and the relentless action that builds unstoppable results. It all leads to one undeniable truth. Your life is in your hands, and it is up to you to make it legendary. Most people wait for permission. They wait for luck. They wait for the perfect moment. But here's the truth that nobody will tell you: the perfect moment doesn't exist. The right time is now. The opportunity is today. And the only thing that separates the winners from the rest is the decision to act. Winners wake up while others are sleeping. Winners feed their minds while others complain. Winners take control of their thoughts while others let fear and doubt dominate. Winners focus on abundance while others focus on scarcity. Winners take action every day, consistently, relentlessly, until momentum carries them beyond what they ever imagined. Listen carefully. You have all the tools inside you. You have the energy, the talent, the potential, and the fire. What's missing is the decision to use it. You've been shown the way. Wake up early, fuel your body, feed your mind, master your thoughts, practice gratitude. Gain clarity and take massive action every day. This is not a theory. This is not fluff. This is the blueprint of champions. The only thing left is you stepping into it fully, unapologetically, without hesitation. Ask yourself, how long will you stay stuck? How long will you let fear, doubt, laziness, or comfort control you? How long will you settle for ordinary when greatness is inside you, waiting to explode? Every habit you build, every thought you choose, every action you take is shaping your future. You are either building a life of excuses or a life of results. You are either letting your potential waste away or unleashing it like a force the world cannot ignore. And here's the reality. There will be challenges. There will be pain. There will be setbacks. But let me tell you something. Champions are not defined by what happens to them. They are defined by how they respond. Champions rise when others fall. Champions push when others quit. Champions take action when everyone else is waiting. And champions do it consistently every single day until success no longer optional. It's inevitable. So I'm challenging you. No, I'm commanding you. Ignite your mornings with purpose. Feed your body and mind with power. Master your thoughts. Focus on gratitude and clarity, and take relentless, unstoppable action every single day. Protect your energy, protect your vision, and refuse to settle for mediocrity, because your life is happening right now. Your destiny is being written right now. And the only way to make it extraordinary is to take control of every moment, every choice, every action, and own it like a champion. This is your time. This is your moment. The world will not wait for you. Your dreams will not chase themselves. Your potential will not activate itself. You must rise. You must act. You must dominate. Unleash your greatness. Take control. Transform your life. And remember this. Once you commit to this, once you decide that nothing will stop you, nothing ever can.